Hello, hello. Closer. Hey, y'all. How is everybody? Welcome, welcome in. We are about to get started with ancestral message about what you need to know about June. Let me get my list up here so I can timestamp. Each zodiac will be time stamped and it will be in the description box. All right. Let's get into it. We're starting with Taurus because it's Taurus season still until what, the 21st or something? Let's see. Benevolent ancestors for Taurus. Keep in mind, Taurus, this message is not going to resonate with everybody, but benevolent ancestors of Taurus, what is it that Taurus needs to know about June? What does Taurus need to know about June? Hey y'all, welcome, welcome. What is it that Taurus needs to know about June? All right, Taurus, here we go. We got the Queen of Cups here, Strength, and the Fool. And at the bottom of the deck, Taurus, we got the Five of Wands. We got the Five of Wands. Hey, Don Play 55. Nope, wait, Don't Plays 55. I apologize. Don't Plays 55. How are you? What is it? What is going on with you? Welcome, welcome in. All right. So at the bottom of the deck, Taurus, we got the Five of Wands. Is this about you got a lot of opposition around you. And one of the people that's around you who is doing the most, Spirit is pointing them out, Taurus, um, as this person who came to the fight with polka dots on. Who does that? And this, y'all know these cards were made back in the day. So like long time ago. And somebody showed up with polka dots on. That person they're a little bit off. They're a little bit off. So be very careful with the people that you have around you and what you tell people, Taurus. That's what Spirit, your not just Spirit, but your benevolent ancestors right now. Because there is somebody who is standing out for real, wearing polka dots. you know? Not only that, but they watch you closely, Taurus. They watch you closely. They watch your social media. They probably talk a lot of cash shit about you behind your back. But they amp you up to your face. And it's interesting because you keep them up at night. This isn't you being stressed out because you just doing your thing. You just being Taurus. They are the ones who are on 10, worried about what you about to do, worried about how Taurus is moving. Really, really getting an obsessive energy, and not in that way that a lot of people use it, where it's like it's cute and it means love. No, it's not okay. You know, damn near clinical. And I'm not, you know, although I have credentials, I'm not trying to diagnose anybody. And nah, this person is completely off. This person is completely off. Your bard, hi, your bard. Yeah, this person is full of delusions. They are like, they really, Taurus, they really stressed about what you do and how you move. And if you had some inclination, spirit, your benevolent ancestors are going to show you exactly who this person is with the sun come June, because you're going to have to make a decision with judgment here. So you really need to pay attention who who they show you who this person is, because they're not really for you, Taurus. You're going to end up really walking away. You're going to end up walking away. That's what they're encouraging you to do, Taurus, like for real. Because this person, they are they are completely off. This person wants to know what you're doing. They probably ask you a whole bunch of questions through text, and you just answer them because they don't mean any harm. This it's giving. Gosh, I'm about to tell my age, but that is what it is. It's giving single white female type energy. This person may be feminine, they may be masculine, but it's giving that type of energy. Maybe not to the point where they will, get violent, but definitely a little obsessive, a little to a lot. And you will have to leave them right where they are. You're going to be shown exactly who they are come June. And your benevolent ancestors want you to start looking at taking better care of yourself, which is in you, Taurus, because you're Taurus. Start nurturing yourself more. This person, I'm getting that this person you may have been really nice to them because maybe nobody else is. Yeah. But you're going to have to leave them right where they are, take care of you. You really are. There is more than one card here where your benevolent ancestors are saying, okay, it's time to leave this situation and start a whole new cycle with somebody else, with with new surroundings, with new people around you. Clarifying the Fool for Taurus. Yeah, Taurus, that's clarifying the Fool, Taurus, is the Two of Swords. Yeah, it's going to be a hard decision, Taurus, because basically you're not going to want to believe what your benevolent ancestors show you. They are really like pinpointing these blindfold, but also pinpointing that stage by the moon. This person is playing games. They're showing you one thing, but they're thinking something else. And this is going to be a hard decision. You're going to toss with, what you're being shown with what you've seen before. But believe what they show you. This person got the nerve to wear polka dots to a fight. Come on. Like, this person is off. Can clarify the five. Clarifying the Five of Wands, Taurus. Again, this stage is here. This stage is here. This person is playing. Clarify the Five of Wands is the Nine of Wands. This person is putting on a play. Cosplay. And what they're trying to do is get close to you so they can isolate you. They want you to themselves. They got too much Taurus on the brain, and they do need a healing, but you can't do that for them, Taurus. So that's why your spirit team, your benevolent ancestors are just like, okay, you need to start holding back and taking more care of yourself with the Queen of Cups here. Yeah. So you gonna find out, Taurus. You gonna find out that there is somebody around you that wants to be you. They want to be you, or they want you to themselves. Clear cut. Is that it, Spirit, for Taurus? That's it, Taurus. Please be careful with these folks, because gas is high, and when gas on high, people were still off and crazy. So now that gas is high, people are extra off and crazy. But I hope this helps, that you got this heads up from your ancestors, your benevolent ancestors, and I hope it helps you for your highest good, Taurus. Hello, Justin Kessinger. I'm not taking questions. These are collective zodiac readings. I appreciate you being here, though. On to Gemini. All right, Gemini, let me get your timestamp going. Oops. All right, Spirit. Benevolent ancestors of Gemini. What is it Gemini needs to know about June? What is it Gemini needs to know about June? What does Gemini need to know about June? What does Gemini need to know about June? All right. Magician. The Seven of Pentacles and the Six of Pentacles. Ooh. Gemini, if you have been either looking for a job or manifesting a business idea, manifesting a new job, a new position, anything that has to do with your career or your business, your benevolent ancestors are making a way. They're giving it to you, Gemini. This is them giving you exactly what you want, bringing that balance into your life. Because with this manifestation, you've been putting in the work like super hard. And even Gemini, in in this time where it seems like the world is blowing up, your benevolent ancestors are coming through for you in June with whatever it is you've been working with or working on manifesting as far as your career or business business. At the bottom of the deck, we got the Four of Swords. And your benevolent ancestors are saying, oh, okay, you've done enough with the Seven of Pentacles here. You're doing the thing, Gemini. You're doing your thing. You can relax. Let us take it. It doesn't mean lose sight of what's going on. It doesn't mean, take your eye off your goals. But it means, it's okay to rest. It's okay to rest. Yeah, because you are going to come out on top, Gemini, with the King of Swords here. You're definitely working with this boss energy. And again, things are changing, Gemini. Your benevolent ancestors are putting in that work with you and that manifestation. You did your part. Now you got to let them take the wheel, literally take the wheel. Because on the other side, Gemini, is the Ace of Wands, that opportunity that you've been manifesting in your career and or business. Behind that is the Hierophant. Listen, it's coming. It's coming, Gemini. It's coming. We got the Empress. It's coming. You just have to receive it. You have to pay attention, especially, on the other side of that is the Emperor. On the other side of that, you just have to pay attention to what is being shown you. If because for some of y'all, you work in a company, and there is a boss. That's why this emperor is out here. There's a boss who has been watching you, watching your work, watching how well you work with others, how you take initiative, paying real close attention. And this person is going to be that key for you. And all you have to do is receive it. So stay in close contact with your benevolent ancestors, with the high priestess. Continue to pray, commune with them, light candles, do whatever it is that you do for your benevolent ancestors. Stay in tune, stay tapped in, because everything that you want, everything that you have been working towards, Gemini, is coming, including that increase. Look at that. That's the Ace of Pentacles. You've been putting in this work, Gemini, and it's coming right towards you. Right towards you. All right, let's clarify some of this for Gemini. No? They want me, Gemini, to go to a different deck, the career and money deck for you. Yeah, that's what you can see, expect to see in June, Gemini. Show us, benevolent ancestors of Gemini, what they can expect with this twist, this change in their career while you're working with them to make this happen for them. What can Gemini expect with this change? We got flip. Okay. We got sword here. Sword. What else for Gemini? Benevolent ancestors. What else for Gemini? So right now, like so many others, Gemini, you have been with sword here, cutting corners, probably robbing Peter to pay Paul. But what's coming is a breakthrough, Gemini. What's coming is a breakthrough. Yeah. For some of you, this breakthrough, unfortunately, but fortunately, coming in June, is going to be one where you may be let go. But what I'm getting here is that you are being let go, so this can come through. Sometimes, Gemini, and this has happened to me before, this has happened to me before, where I stay in a job too long where I end up being let go. We also have mask, gift, and gears. So if it's one of those situations where you are let go or you do receive a pay cut, right now is the time to start saving what you can. Make sure you're not overspending, because in June, this is definitely going to hit. But at the same time, there's this gift coming. For some of you, it's going to be money. For some of you, it's going to be gift cards. For some of you, it's going to be some kind of generosity that is going to help you through. For others of you, this new opportunity, this job is the gift. And it's just going to happen in June. You may be let go on a Thursday. By Friday, there's the offer. You understand? And with gears, we got money flow. Hard work. Putting plans in motion, and you have been manifesting this, you along with your spirit team, your benevolent ancestors, and they are putting these plans into motion. And in order to receive, like the Empress here, you have to be let go, or you have to let go of something, become detached to where you are. But this is wonderful. This is increase. What's coming towards you is it everything that you want, Gemini. Yeah. At the bottom of the deck, you're being supported with heart here, Gemini. Being supported. Is that it for Gemini? All right, Gemini, congratulations in advance. I'm happy for you. Keep up the good work, Gemini. All right. Let's see. We got Gemini done. I forgot to post that. We got Cancer here. Bring Cancer. Hey, everybody who may be new to the chat, welcome, welcome. All right, let me get your timestamp here, Cancer. All right, hey, Cancer, hey. Let's reach out to your benevolent ancestors to see what you need to know about June. Benevolent ancestors of Cancer. What does Cancer need to know about June here? What does Cancer need to know about June? What does Cancer need to know about June? What does Cancer need to know about June? What does Cancer need to know about June, Spirit? All right, Cancer. We got the Two of Pentacles, the World, and the Three of Cups. At the bottom of the deck, Cancer, is the Nine of Wands. You've been through a lot. You've been through a lot. You are the wounded warrior because you keep fighting for something. And your benevolent ancestors are saying, you are going to keep getting wounded in this situation in particular because you're dealing with somebody who wants to deal with you and other people. And you may not know that, like for sure, but you may have an inkling. You've been paying attention here with the Hangman. You have recognized that this person is going into the bathroom to text. This person is going into the garage to answer phone calls now. It's this, you've just been noticing things. You've been noticing things and your intuition is on fire. Your intuition is telling you, Gemini, Cancer, it's like, it's time. It's time to either, because you see something, it's time to say something. It's time to say something. Not just time to say something, but also time to make moves with Eight of Wands here. Because it's time to start your own healing journey with the Star. And once you begin your healing journey, that's when on the other side, Cancer, is somebody who comes through that isn't, here to play games with this Ace of Wands. There's somebody confident. There's somebody who sees you with this King of Wands. Not only that, but also Queen of Pentacles. It'll change your money. You'll have more stability. This person, this King of Wands energy, is going to be somebody who wants to come in and take care of you like you should be taken care of. Because this person, whoever you're dealing with, Cancer, they want to keep doing this balancing act. And your benevolent ancestors are saying, like, this has got to end with the World here. It's time for you to start a new chapter one where you are celebrated, one where you are taken care of, one where you are loved the way you want to be loved, the way you need to be loved, to be in an equitable relationship. But you have to release so your divine match can come in, Cancer. Because you are dealing with somebody who is deceitful. And this may be somebody that you have been with before. You've been going back and forth with them, in and out of relationships, and talking to each other, not talking to each other, or it's somebody who has a different face but the same energy. And your benevolent ancestors, they want you to remove yourself with the Hermit. Remove yourself from that relationship. Clarifying the Three of Cups here for Cancer. Clarifying the Three of Cups for Cancer. Clarifying the Three of Cups for Cancer. Clarifying the Three of Cups for Cancer, please. Ooh, yep. Again. Clarifying the Three of Cups. Different deck, same card. The Hermit. It's time for you to remove yourself. Not just remove yourself to get rid of this toxic or worrisome relationship, but to start that healing. Because this divine match is coming in. You have to be able to recognize this person, and you won't be able to recognize them if you're still in a space of hurt or you're still in this relationship. Clarifying the Nine of Wands. Clarifying there's the King of Wands again. This King of Wands is here, and he, she, and they are bringing that fire. They bringing that fire, and it's not that bad type of fire. They bringing that energy that is passionate. They're bringing that energy that is confident, and you have to be able to, match that energy. Your folks don't want you to be looking all hurt up and done up. They want you to be in a space where you can receive this person, Cancer. For real. Yes. At the bottom of the deck is the Chariot. It's time to get on that path. That path where you're moving. We got the Eight of Wands and the Chariot out here. When you're moving quick, fast, in a hurry. They saying, run away. Run away from this person. Like, stop playing. Stop playing, for real. Cancer, they want to get the energy surrounding the relationship with whoever this person is that you are going to see in June. What they're going to show you about this person, what you already know. What is it that Cancer is going to see about this person? Or what they already know from their benevolent ancestors here in June. What is it that Cancer is going to see, or what they already know about this person their benevolent ancestors is trying to show them? Boundaries. Divine timing. Your benevolent ancestors, Cancer, they showing up. Soul contracts. Anything else? Yeah? Okay. Anything else for Cancer here? Boundaries, divine timing, and soul contracts. Lessons learned. It came in reverse, but I'm going to keep it right side up so I can read it. They want you to learn this lesson. On red. What else? One more? Okay. One more. Fake flex. All right, Cancer. This person, you really need to set some boundaries with. Stop saying no. Start saying no, because this person you bend over backwards for. over and over again, and they show you exactly who they are. When you start setting limits, you probably won't have to walk away. They gonna walk away because you're not letting them do what they want to anymore. Divine timing. Your benevolent ancestors, your spirit guides, your whole team is coming in, and they are going to remove this person come hell or high water. Soul contract, fated connections, karmic relationship, soul contract. That's what this is. That's why this person is coming in and doing what they want to with you, Cancer, because you are supposed to learn a lesson with them. They are not the end all be all. You have a divine match, but it ain't this person at all. They ain't it. Like lessons learned came in reverse because it's time to learn that lesson. On red, they ignore you. You say, like, oh, maybe they're busy. No, they ain't busy. They ain't busy. They saw exactly what you said in your text, and they still don't give a fuck. This person is also a fake flexer. Pretending wealth, showing off borrowed luxury, deceptive bragging, rich on Instagram but broke in real life. This person isn't who they are, who they say they are. They don't have what they say they have. They flexing probably off the shit you gave them, making it seem like it's theirs, but you gave it to them. If you didn't give it to them, they wouldn't even have it. At the bottom of the deck, shadow work. This lesson with this karmic energy, it's gonna cause you to initiate some shadow work. So this will come in, and you'll be able to recognize this divine match. Yeah, because whoever this is, Cancer, I don't know why I want to keep saying Gemini. Maybe they are Gemini. Maybe you got Gemini in your chart, but this person is not the one for you. This is not your person. It's just your person now. Is that it for Cancer? That's it, Cancer. I hope that helps, and I hope it helps you for your highest good. Hey, Alexis. I apologize. No, I am not taking questions. How are you? This is a collective zodiac reading. Yeah, I apologize. I didn't see your message until just now. But yeah, this is a collective zodiac reading. And we are going into Leo. Going into Leo. All right, Leo, let me get your time so I can post that later. Leo. Hey, Leo, hey. I hope you are well. Let's find out, Leo, what it is your benevolent ancestors want you to know about June. What is it, Leo's benevolent ancestors? Why is this card over here? Wants them to know about June. What is it that Leo's benevolent ancestors want them to know about June? What is it Leo's benevolent ancestors want them to know about June? All right, we got the Three of Swords, Death, and the Chariot. All right. There's a major shift going on. I can tell you that. And it is a major shift out of a disappointing and heartbreaking time frame for you. Yeah, this is a whole entire transformation. Not just the whole entire transformation happening for you in June, but it's transforming your life. If you haven't already started your divine journey, your your calling, Leo, you're going to know some more about what's going on here in June with the Chariot. It's coming in fast too. Lots of changes. And it may even initiate a relocation where you end up leaving where you are, whether it's your town, your state, or province, wherever you are, country, whatever it is. This whole transformation could prompt a moving. Mm-hmm. But what is with this three of swords here, you've been through a lot of disappointment and a lot of heartbreak, and this whole cycle is ending. It's completely ending come June. At the bottom of the deck, whatever it is, Leo, that you have been manifesting with your spirit team, your benevolent ancestors, listen, you've been putting in that work with the Seven of Pentacles, even through the disappointment. And your folks, they ready to give it to you, Leo. What I say, they ready to give it to you with the Ten of Cups. Get ready. You got to stay tapped in. Stay tapped in. And not only that, Leo, but with this, like I said, this divine path, this divine journey, for some of y'all, it is going to be something super spiritual. There's two major arcana in my hand. There is one major arcana here and two right here. That's five major arcana. Five is the number of change. And this ain't just any regular old change like you change your drawers. This is a change where your life is going to look completely different come this time next year. For some of you, you are going to end up doing whatever it is that you love, but it won't feel like work. And for some of you, that means that it is something that is related to spiritual, spiritual work with the Hermit here and the Hierophant. Yeah. Okay. Clarifying the Three of Swords for Leo. Wow, Leo. This is big. This is huge, Leo. Clarifying the Three of Swords for Leo. June is going to be real shifty, but shifty in a good way. It's probably going to be a little uncomfortable with all the changes that are coming, but at the end of the day, you won't feel this disappointment. Clarify the Three of Swords for Leo. Clarifying the Three of Swords is the Queen of Swords. You've been through so much, and now you're much more wiser. You're much more wiser about the people that you keep around you, the energies that you invite into, not just your space, but your house, the people that you even correspond with via text. Everybody ain't got your number. If they need to know something about Leo, they can check the email. Like it's like that, Leo. You aren't even allowing shenanigans in your space. As soon as the flag raises that says shenan, that's it. That's it. That's what this Queen of Wands, this Queen of Swords energy is all about. You moving wiser, you being divinely guided by your benevolent ancestors, and this transformation, because your ancestors are pointing out these butterflies, and that is the indication of not just your transformation, but also everything that you went through is, that cycle is ending. It's fluttering away. Clarifying the chariot. Clarifying the chariot here. More major arcana. We got the high priestess. I told y'all, spiritual work. Spiritual work. Spiritual journey. For some of y'all, it's an initiation. And we also have the devil here. The devil in this instance, those challenges that are going to come. You know, new levels, new devils. There are, yes, going to be some energies and some things that you are used to and you just going to dodge, you know, like the Queen of Swords, Leo, but there's going to be some new joints coming through that you're going to be like, wait up, hold up. Let me talk to my people. Let me talk to my people. Like, let me get some heavier protection up around me. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely. Absolutely. Oh wow. Oh wow. Oh wow. Hey Jay Sutton. Wow. Okay. I'm gonna attempt to say your name and I do apologize in advance if I butcher it. But I'm grateful that you found you found me right in time as Simran Kaur. As Simran Kaur. I hope I said that correctly. But yeah, this whole situation, Leo, when these new devils come through with these new tricks and all that stuff, like, it's to bring you closer to your team, bring you closer to your benevolent ancestors, because the things that you got coming through, nobody nobody is going to be able to touch it. This stuff is yours, but you also have to work with them to make sure that you keep it protected. Stay tapped in with them so you can stay in tune. Clarifying the magician. Clarifying the magician is Judgment and the King of Swords. Yeah. This is about thinking a lot more logically. This is about your rebirth. And not only that, but there's a difference between being nice and being kind. People have a tendency to take advantage of nice people, and nice people have a tendency to be people pleasers. Now, being kind means that you have boundaries. The King of Swords energy, the Queen of Swords energies, those are kind people. They might not be nice, but they're definitely kind. They are fair. And you are called to be, Leo, kind, fair, especially through this rebirth and this initiation and this elevation and transformation, because it's important that you don't get distracted. You have to stay focused. People are going to want to distract you from where you're going, what you're doing. And you are going to have those boundaries. Like, nah, I can't do that. No, thank you. Thanks, but thank you. No, thank you. I'm good. It's nice of you to stop by. You know? Yeah, a lot of you, y'all are starting over again with the Page of Wands here. And this is an initiation to a new level for you. Yeah. That's what's coming for you in June, Leo. Is that it? That's it. Congratulations. I hate that you had to go through whatever it is that you've been through, Leo. But I'm grateful that you connected to your team, because they got something for you. Your folks got something for you, and it's something big. It's something big. Congratulations. All right. On deck, we have Virgo. Now serving Virgo. Now serving. Let me get your time stamp here, Virgo. Hey, Virgo. Hey. Welcome, welcome. Let's find out, Virgo, what it is your benevolent spirit, your benevolent ancestors, excuse me, want you to know about June. Benevolent ancestors of Virgo. What is it that you want Virgo to know about June? What do you want Virgo to know about June? Okay, Virgo. Ooh, we got the Three of Pentacles, Virgo. We got the Nine of Pentacles, Virgo. Ooh, and we got the Wheel of Fortune, Virgo. Okay. Well, your money is going to be on point come June. If you have been working towards saving and for some of you changing your tax bracket, you know, paying off some things, you're going to start to see some benefits starting in June. And it may be mid to later June for you. And for many of you, there is something, a shift that's coming in your work situation. There is a big shift. It's going to be where either there's going to be a promotion or a raise, but it's going to help out significantly regardless because there is an increase. With the Wheel of Fortune here, this whole thing is shifting for you for the better. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Hermit. With the Hermit, your benevolent ancestors are saying that this is happening because you've remained faithful, and so you're being set apart. So like I said, some of you are receiving a promotion. You're being raised above. And this hasn't been, of course, easy for you. You've been dealing with a whole lot. With the Five of Wands, Swords. Listen, there has been a lot of like bullshit just going on inside of work, outside of work, stressing you all the way out. Making it feel to a point where it's like if you work from home, you don't want to log in. If you have to go into the office, you sit in the car for about 5 good minutes before you have to hype yourself up to walk into the office. That's the kind of shenanigans that are going on at work, where people are taking credit, or at least try to take credit for whatever it is that you do, whatever it is that you've done that has changed the department or changed a process or something like that. Somebody else has tried to take credit for that, but that's okay because what's on the other side is the stuff that you've been manifesting here, Virgo. That's what's on the other side. Everything that you've been going through, it's all good. For many of you, you'll have to walk away. You'll end up leaving either department or the company. But make sure, Virgo, that you pay attention to the opportunity when it comes, because it might be something that's real slick here. Your benevolent ancestors give me the vibes of doing things not so overtly, but I feel like it's something that you will be able to recognize as a blessing in disguise. Like you'll get wind of a job opening that no one else will know about. Like maybe you are having a conversation, you are reaching out to HR through instant messenger at work to find out about PTO or something like that. And they just happen to tell you about another position that is coming open before it even comes open, giving you that opportunity to apply before anybody else does, giving you the opportunity to soup up your resume for the position because you know what the position is before everybody else is. It's like that. It's that type of slick. Yeah, because you tied. You tied. We got the 9 of swords here and the 9 of wands. You tied. And I'm tied for you. But this change is coming for you. This your benevolent ancestors have been putting in the work. And it's happening. It's happening with the Wheel of Fortune. Things are going to shift for you in June. Your money is going to start looking a whole lot different with this 9 of Pentacles here in June. Can we clarify the Wheel of Fortune for Virgo? Clarifying the Wheel of Fortune for Virgo. Clarifying the Wheel of Fortune for Virgo. We got the Magician again. 2 separate decks. You have been manifesting with your benevolent ancestors and they are telling you it's happening, Virgo. It's happening. It's happening. Don't even worry about it. You've been tapped in. You've been praying. You've been like doing whatever candle work. I don't know. You've been doing, and the shift is happening. The shift is happening. Taking. Why I hear you've been taking extra communion. Getting a. What I see, what they're showing me, I don't. If you've grown up in the United States and went to a Baptist church, grew up in Baptist church or anything like that, like I did, they give you these little grape juice cups, and that's what they're showing me. And what they're showing me is somebody taking 2 juice cups and taking communion. It's like you took extra communion on purpose, like just so like please, like come on y'all, make it happen. Come on. Can we clarify the Hermit for Virgo? Clarify the Hermit for Virgo. Yeah, look, Virgo. Now, I'm going to show you this, Virgo. 2 separate decks. The same card. Wheel of Fortune. Clarifying the Hermit is the Wheel of Fortune. Because you have been doing what you're supposed to do, minding your business, even when people are trying to take advantage of you at work, take claim of the work that you did to change things. It's shifting for you. It's shifting for you. You about to leave them snakes right where they are. You are leaving those snakes right where they are. You are being divinely guided by your benevolent ancestors and your entire spirit team into a position that changes everything for you, Virgo. That's what's coming to you in June. At the bottom of the deck, we got the Queen of Pentacles. We got the Queen of Pentacles. If some of you out there, Virgo, have been thinking about starting a business on the side, this new position that you're in, that you're going into, it's going to help you do that. It's going to be a position, although when you start it, there's going to be that learning curve, but it's going to be that thing where once you get it, you're going to start to work smarter and not harder. That way you can build your own business if you want to into something full-time or just working part-time. But either way, if that's what you want to do, you'll be able to do it. For others of you, if you're not even like thinking about business, this Queen of Pentacles is showing me that you are changing your status. Again, you're changing your status. There's Nine of Pentacles. This Queen of Pentacles is where you going. All right. That's it, Virgo. I hope that helps. And I hope it helps you for your highest good. Congratulations in advance. I hate you had to go through that bullshit, but, you know, on the other side of that bullshit is a very beautiful garden. A very beautiful garden with plenty of money. All right, we got up next. We have Libra. Serving Libra. Let me get going here, Libra. Hey, Libra, hey. Let's find out, Libra, what your benevolent ancestors want you to know about June. Let's find out, benevolent ancestors of Libra, what is it you want Libra to know about June? What is it you want Libra to know about June? Benevolent ancestors of Libra. What does Libra need to know about June? We got the Four of Swords, the Eight of Wands, and the Empress. At the bottom of the deck, you got the Queen of Pentacles, Libra. This is also a work career reading about June. There is, with this Queen of Pentacles, either a promotion or a bonus, a raise, something, but it's a consistent higher pay that is coming. And it is one that is connected to this Empress energy. Because you are presenting here, Libra, as the Queen of Pentacles. So there is somebody that is higher above you who is introducing this new level of money. this new level of money for you. Yeah. This person has either been, I don't know, it feels like they've been off work recently with the Four of Swords here. And either you have been doing a lot in their stead, or have had to kind of take over, because it may have been where they went off unexpectedly with the Eight of Wands here. Like if this person was pregnant, they went into early labor. If this isn't a feminine energy, it was an accident or a sickness that took hold of them, like and didn't let go of them like a spider monkey. I'm not getting that it's something that's terminal, but they had to be off work, like on short-term disability for a hot minute, and it happened unexpectedly. So you had to step in some capacity where it helped out a lot. So when they come back in June, they're going to take care of you. Not only that, Libra, but behind this Queen of Pentacles is the Ten of Pentacles. It's going to help set you up, because You are going to be standing out, Libra. You are going to be that go-to person, that person that they can trust and they can, you know, leave shit to if they needed to. If there was another emergency, you're somebody that they can trust in the business. And praises to everybody that is on their level and above. So much so with the Fool here that you'll be able, if you wanted to leave, you definitely could. You definitely could. You definitely could. You definitely could. If you wanted to leave, Libra, you definitely could. You know, there is so much out there for you just based on what is going to happen or what has happened and will start to reveal itself in June. Now, this could be more predictive for many of you where you'll have to step in while your boss is out. But once they come back, all these pentacles, we got the Queen of Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles. Everything is going to change. You will have carte blanche, Libra, of what you want to do. Whether you stay with the company or whether you leave, it's going to give you more experience at working on that level. If it's C-suite or like upper management, or even a higher level of management than what you are, it's going to allow you to do that. Let's clarify the Empress for Libra here. Yeah, this is super specific. Clarifying the Empress for Libra. Super specific. Like, clarifying Empress for Libra. Yeah, there's the Four of Swords again. Libra, June, your boss is going out for something. I don't know if your boss is pregnant. I don't know if your boss's partner is pregnant, or even a situation where there is sometimes when there is an adoption in the works, and the person who is having the child, they don't know when the child is coming. This person has to move as soon as the child is available. It could be a situation like that. I don't know why they showed me that, but it could be something like that. Or there could be, like I said, an accident or an acute sickness that happens that takes them off work for a short period of time. Not anything that's too extensive, but you're going to have to show up and do the things that they would do. And that is how you're going to get recognized. That is how you're going to get carte blanche in the company and outside the company. Clarifying the Queen of Pentacles here. Clarifying the Queen of Pentacles, Libra, is the Lovers. You're going to have a decision to make. And it's going to be a huge decision whether to stay or go. But the wonderful thing that I'm getting, that your benevolent ancestors are saying, Libra, because you have carte blanche, you're good either way. You're good if you stay. You're good if you go. Yeah. I'm hearing Lil Wayne's no worries. They're like, look me in my face. I ain't got no worries. You won't have any worries at all. Listen, carte blanche. There's the Emperor at the bottom of the deck. Wherever you go, Libra, wherever you go. That's it. Congratulations. I'm glad I was able to give you this heads up about June. So, yeah, if your boss gets sick, they fall, because it happens. People fall off bikes and shit every day, and they have to be off work. It's going to be your time to shine, Libra. It's going to be your time to shine. All right. Up next is Scorpio. I hope that helps, Libra, and I hope it helps you for your highest good. All right, Scorpio. Let me stamp going here. Hey, Scorpio. Hey. Let's find out, Scorpio, what it is your benevolent ancestors, if I can say it right, want you to know about June. What does Scorpio need to know about June from their benevolent ancestors? What does Scorpio need to know about June? What does Scorpio need to know about June? We got the King of Pentacles, Scorpio. The Four of Swords. And the Eight of Wands. It's like I didn't shuffle at all, but y'all clearly saw me shuffle. At the bottom of the deck, we got the Four of Wands. There is... It's home. This is about your home, your community, Scorpio. The people surrounding you. Behind the Four of Wands is the Moon. It's like you intuitively know that something isn't right. Maybe something isn't on the up and up. Something is being hidden. Yeah. But you just can't pinpoint it. And it's almost like with the moon here that you haven't, although you feel things and you know something isn't right, you haven't vocalized it. You haven't said anything. Behind the moon is Judgment. There is something that's going to be revealed real soon. Since we are almost in June, you can definitely expect it to happen in June with Judgment here. It's going to be revealed. It's going to be called forward. And behind Judgment here is the Three of Cups. This third party energy. Yeah. It's going to be more obvious starting in June. Behind the Three of Pentacles is the Eight of Pentacles. Whoever this is to you, whether this is a spouse, a a partner, this person has been doing the absolute most with the Eight of Pentacles to make sure that things stay hidden with the moon. However, with the Eight of Pentacles, the pentacle that he's actually working on is incomplete. So there's going to be a slip, pretty much. There's going to be a slip. There's going to be a slip. And it's a slip that's not really even, it can't be hidden. It can't be hidden. Because what it's going to cause is, it's going to cause some, this is a card that Spirit shows me when we are talking about like medicine and healing and things like that. So that's what the slip is going to be. Spirit is showing me with this Four of Swords here. Whoever this partner, spouse is to you with the Three of Cups, this third party energy, they are going to end up, you know, getting that mollywop. They gonna end up getting that Scooby Doo. They gonna end up getting something where you may have to take something to get rid of it. That is what your folks are showing me. But you kind of already know. High Priestess, you know something is going on. The moon is here, and it is something that you can get rid of. It's something you can get rid of, but it's definitely going to prompt something else with the Hierophant. It's going to definitely prompt some thoughts of separation, some thoughts of removing yourself. It's definitely going to change things. And on the other side, Scorpio, is you single. Because we started with the King of Pentacles, but then we have the Nine of Pentacles over here. Your folks don't want you to get in your head about it because it's nothing that you did. Even if they try to gaslight you, because assholes will say, you made me, when they are grown ass people who make decisions for themselves. That's called deflection. That's not taking accountability. That's what assholes do. Clarifying the Four of Swords for Scorpio. And I hate to be the bearer of this type of news for you, Scorpio, but I'm grateful that your benevolent ancestors trusted me to relay the message. Clarifying the Four of Swords for Scorpio. Clarifying the Four of Swords, Scorpio, is the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah. This is going to be something that ends up where y'all were once partners, once together. Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles. You are like the hawk in this card with the blinders are on. Once this happens, you are going to say to yourself, you can miss me with this bullshit. I knew that this was happening, but now I really know. Now I really know. Not only that, Scorpio, but also with the Nine of Pentacles, it's going to bring about a lot more stability in your life. It is a very, very unfortunate event. It's very unfortunate this is going on. However, it's going to prompt you to put you first, become more independent and self-sufficient. And also, it's going to prompt you to trust your intuition a lot more, which will end up making you closer to your benevolent ancestors, your spirit team. Clarifying the Four of Wands for Scorpio. Clarifying the Four of Wands for Scorpio. Yeah. Clarifying the Four of Wands, Scorpio, is the Seven of Pentacles. This is a situation you and this person have been together for a hot minute. Maybe you haven't been married for long, but y'all been together for a hot minute. Or maybe you have been married or partners for a long time. You have definitely planted seeds. They have definitely grown into other things. However, this is going to be that that situation where you cut it off with the hole here in this card. You see the hole, and it's signifying not just the energy of you cutting shit off and taking what's yours and taking back your power, but also the fact that there is a hole, ho, that has inserted themselves by way of your partner into your life. That's what's clarifying the Four of Wands here. Yeah. At the bottom of the deck, Eight of Pentacles. You're going to be fine. But I feel like you already know that, Scorpio. You are going to be fine. You can definitely plan on increase. A lot of you will start to do those things with the Eight of Pentacles that you have always wanted to do, but maybe being in this partnership, being in this relationship kept you from doing those things. Because of course you're not by yourself, be considerate of the other person. But once that energy is no longer in the picture, you're going to be like, oh, okay, well, I can go take this class. Well, I can go and go to Europe. Well, I can go live in Panama if I want to. Like, it's going to be that type of energy. Yeah. Yeah. I hate that this is happening. And my heart goes out to you, Scorpio. But I know that you are strong and you got this. I hope that helps you for your highest good, Scorpio. Thank you for trusting me with your energy. All right. Up next, we have Sagittarius. Mm. Mm-mm. I tell you, boy. Hey, let me get your timestamp going here, Sagittarius. And we will get started. Hey, Sagittarius. Hey. All right, Sagittarius. Let's see what your benevolent ancestors want you to know about June. Sagittarius. What is it? Benevolent ancestors of Sagittarius. What is it you want Sagittarius to know about June? What is it you want Sagittarius to know about June? We have the Moon, Knight of Swords, Page of Wands. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Knight of Pentacles. June is going to be, Sagittarius, I don't know, if you're dating or thinking about dating, June is going to be a very interesting month. Very interesting month with the Moon here, the Knight of Swords, and the Page of Wands. It seems that you, Sagittarius, with the Knight of Pentacles here, want something, something that's steady, something that's stable. Be with somebody that's dependable, who is not, just financially stable, but also financially viable. But somebody who you can be vulnerable with, someone you can trust. Also somebody that kind of wants to take things a little slowly, so that y'all can get to know each other with this Knight of Pentacles. And behind that is the Page of Pentacles. You know, there is somebody out there who is going to bring about that offer. However, you are going to go through, you know, as frogs to get to that offer. You know, it's going to be, dating is nowadays, it really is garbage. It really is garbage. We got the 9 and the 10 of swords here. It is going to be stressful. There are going to be some people out there who try to get you. However, this is one of those things, Sagittarius, where the lessons that you've learned in previous relationships, it's going to help you pinpoint those red flags so you don't go into that 10 of swords cycle with each and every person that you may be meeting while you are dating. But it's not going to be without, it's like you might have an extra glass of wine at night because that was a horrible ass date type moments, you know? Yeah. There are going to be people who try to con you with the 5 of swords here. People who forget their wallet and want you to pay for everything. Like, oh, I left my wallet in the Uber. Did you know? It's going to be like that. So, and you're going to have people who come towards you who know good and damn well that they are super dramatic. They end a whole bunch of bullshit and they're going to try to bring it to your door. However, you are to lean into your intuition, into your benevolent ancestors for guidance. And when they show you that red flag, pay attention. That big ass light, when they show it to you, pay attention. You know, and trust the process with the Fool here, because you are being led to this offer. However, there's some, you have to go through the things or the people who are going to bring that bullshit, who are going to try to move too fast, who are not going to match your energy. They're going to present to you as pages. But this is what that test is all about. Will you recognize the bullshit? Will you say something? Will you put up those boundaries? Or will you allow the bullshit? Will you stay in a situation where you don't need to be in it because you're giving somebody the benefit of the doubt? Somebody that you just met 2 weeks ago. Fuck their benefits. You've only known them 2 weeks. They need to be proving it to you. Yeah. There's definitely going to be somebody coming in who is going to be moving way too fast with this Knight of Swords here. They're going to be moving way too fast, trying to get you hemmed up into a situation with them when they have some other shit going on. Most likely they have multiple, I'm seeing multiple children, even though there's one page here. They have a lot going on. And they're looking for somebody who is like a fall guy, somebody take care of their situation so they don't have to do it. Clarifying the Knight of Swords for Sagittarius. Clarifying the Knight of Swords for Sagittarius. Clarifying the Knight of Swords for Sagittarius. Yeah. Listen, Clarifying the Knight of Swords, Sagittarius, is the moon. We already got the moon out here. This person is going to be hiding a lot of shit. That's why they're going to be moving so fast. They probably hiding a lot of debt. So they are going to be love bombing you. You probably going to be somebody who makes more than they do. You're a lot more stable. Hence the Knight of Pentacles. That's how you're presenting. Somebody who's stable, somebody who's dependable. And they are trying to get you hooked. They trying to wrap their claws and their arms and legs and tail around you like a spider monkey. So you will comply with the things that they need and want from you. There's going to be a lot of things that you aren't going to be able to see. And this is going to be a person who has the time or will make the time to swing and fling or do whatever it is that they want to do with other people while you take care of the things that they need you to take care of. But you are being encouraged to definitely lean into your intuition while you're dating, while you're like just talking to people. They say shit that don't make sense. You're somebody who if it doesn't make dollars, it doesn't make sense. You know, it's like that. Like how that work? If you have to ask yourself, Sagittarius, when you're talking to somebody, how that work? It's time to end the whole conversation. Like how that work? Where do you do that at? You have to ask yourself that question. It's time to end the conversation. Get your stuff. But like, you know what? I had a good night. Don't call me. And go home. It's okay. They'll be okay. They'll find somebody else to be their sucker. It don't have to be you. Clarifying the Knight of Pentacles. Clarifying the Knight of Pentacles. It doesn't have to be you, Sagittarius. I swear. This one. Come on. Clarifying the Knight of Pentacles, Sagittarius, is justice. Yes. Yes. What is coming towards you eventually is somebody who is bringing an equitable, balanced relationship. But you have to pay attention and remove or dodge the bullshit. Because that offer is coming. Two of Cups at the bottom of the deck. That offer is coming. A balanced, healing relationship. But you have to get past the bullshit first, unfortunately. And it's starting in June. I don't know if you've already started dating, Sagittarius, but if you've been thinking about it, your benevolent ancestors are just like, go ahead. Whenever you start, we're ready. You starting in June? Do it. But now you know what's coming. But on the other side of this BS is exactly what you want. All right, Saggy. I hope that helps. I hope it helps you for your highest good. All right. Go into Capricorn. Okay. Now serving Capricorn. Let me get your timestamp going. Almost done, y'all. After Cap, we have 3 more. Hey, Cap. Hey. Let's find out, Cap, what it is your benevolent ancestors want you to know about June. What is it, Cap's benevolent ancestor? All right, Nikki Rose, Cap in the house. Want you to know about June. Nikki Rose 17. Shout out to Nikki Rose 17. Cap. What is it? Cap needs to know about June. All right, here we go, Nikki. We got the Knight of Cups. Oh, Ace of Pentacles. And the Four of Cups. At the bottom of the deck. Okay. Knight of Pentacles. Ooh, y'all saw me shuffle these cards. Okay. This is about career, business, employment, money. Um, for those of you who have been overlooked, um, feeling, um, feeling stuck in your career, feeling, but you've been looking, and of course, people have probably been telling you this isn't the time. This you shouldn't be looking. June is definitely the time your benevolent ancestors are saying you should be looking because there are what I'm seeing two different offers: Knight of Cups, Knight of Pentacles, and the Ace of Pentacles that's coming through just for you. So if you haven't started looking, you should probably definitely get into it. If you haven't started sprucing up that resume, go ahead and do it. So when June hits, you can. Behind the Knight of Pentacles is the Page of Pentacles. With this new job, there's going to be two. One is going to be a larger increase than the other. With the Knight and the Page, but there are two offers definitely on the table because where you are, you're done, you're over it with the Nine of Wands, and your folks, your benevolent ancestors are coming through to let you know that June is the time for you to move on, move forward, because we have more for you. It is going to be a place or a space with a company where you have room for growth. And not only that, but you can also even grow your financial planning and do more because you'll be making more. You're going to have a choice. Now, keep in mind with any options that you have coming, there is going to be, things that are good and not so good about both of these places. The one that may have more pay may be further away, which is why, oh boy, well, this is the lady, why she's on a horse, have to travel further. It may be a longer commute. Meanwhile, the one that has, a smaller hike, it may be remote. So there's give and take with this. But either way, with this Ten of Pentacles, it's going to be a good help to you. You just have to figure out what fits best for you. Yeah. There is a change coming. Your time, wherever you are, is over. It's the time wherever you are. I'm glad it does, Nikki Rose. It's over. It's coming to an end with the world here. So you just have to make sure that you are in a space, in the place, doing your part, so you're setting yourself in a position to make that move when it's time to make that move. Okay. Clarify the Four of Cups here for Cap. Clarifying the Four of Cups for Cap. Clarifying the Four of Cups for Cap. Clarifying the Four of Cups, Cap, is the Hanged One. Yeah, definitely pay attention because timing is key. You you don't want to move too fast, but you don't want to like bullshit. And I know I'm talking to Cap. Capricorns, y'all are like y'all are on it. So definitely pay attention to timing. Because your benevolent ancestors are they're gonna give you a sign. They're gonna let you know, like, okay, go, do it now. Okay, apply to this one. It's like you're gonna know. But you have to make sure that you are paying attention. They are highlighting this starburst for me, for you, Cap. And it's like it's going to be obvious to you which ones you should apply to. Yeah, clarifying the Six of Pentacles. Okay. All of these cards. Okay. Let's try that again. Clarifying the Six of Pentacles. Like, y'all giving me like 10,000 cards. Ugh. Clarifying the Six of Pentacles, Cap, is the moon. Again, they're saying pay attention because they are going to show you. The only way that you are going to recognize it is if you're tapping in. You are asking them. As a matter of fact, Cap, if you are new to tapping in and talking to your benevolent ancestors or angels, and y'all are building rapport, but it's like not quite there. An easy way to tap in, and I'm giving this to y'all for free because why the hell not? And I tell everybody anyway, is have a talk with your benevolent ancestors, your spirit team, and let them know what it is you want to see to affirm that you're supposed to make a move on something. If you want the sign for affirmation to be a red bird, let it be that. Tell them that. Convey that to them. But then uh, don't stay within the box when you're thinking about the red bird. Don't just look in the sky or in the grass. Pay attention to hats. Pay attention to shirts. Pay attention to bumper stickers because they are going to show you the red bird, plain as day. So, yeah, tap in. Make it easy on yourself and on your team until you can get that connection where it's just like, oh, I feel it. But if you're already there, then you already gonna know. Yeah, because they are ready to give you exactly what you want with the Six of Pentacles here. Yep. Bottom of the deck. They're gonna take you to a space that is harmonious. You'll have peace. You will, like I said, it'll be a space where you have room for growth. With the Ten of Pentacles there, you could probably start planning. If you wanted to buy a home eventually, you could start building the income and the savings and the things like that to buy it with this new job. But they're saying June. That's what we talking about, June. Is that it? That's it, Cap. I hope that helps. I hope it helps you for your highest good. All right. Congratulations in advance, Cap. Congratulations in advance. Absolutely. Thank you for coming through, Nikki Rose 17. All right. We got Aquarius on deck. Glad I could be of service. All right, Aquarius. Let's get your timestamp going. And again, everybody, If you're new to the chat, timestamps are going to be in the description box once this post, if you ever want to refer back to it. All right. Hey, Aquarius. Hey, let's find out what it is your benevolent ancestors want you to know about June. What is it Aquarius needs to know about June, benevolent ancestors of Aquarius? What is it Aquarius needs to know? June. What does Aquarius need to know about June? Page of Pentacles, Five of Wands, Eight of Pentacles. It is another career and money reading. I love this. All right. So, all right, they want me to start with the bottom of the deck. All right, so at the bottom of the deck, Aquarius, we have the Five of Pentacles. This is giving me the energy of layoff. It is giving me the energy of quitting. It is giving me the energy of any situation where you end up severing your relationship with your current position or your current job. That's what's going on here. However, behind this Five of Pentacles is the Two of Wands. It's like you've been looking online, and doing the things, doing everything you're supposed to do, Aquarius, and it's been met with disappointment. It's been met with getting interviews and no callbacks, no emails, getting those second interviews and getting that email that says they decided to go with another person. And it's not you. It's not you. Because behind this Three of Swords is the Nine of Pentacles. Your benevolent ancestors want you to have the independent and self-sufficient life that you want. They want the same thing for you. And it is one of those situations where they want you to hold on. And what the energy that I'm getting with this Nine of Pentacles is like, all right, I'm holding on, benevolent ancestors. However, the savings is getting lower. The unemployment is about to run out. What are y'all talking about, right? And they're just like, yeah, we understand. We got you. Hold on. Because there is, with the Queen of Swords here, there is somebody, a boss, this Queen of Swords is giving me the energy of a person, because I'm not just going to say a feminine energy, so I'll say person. A person who has been looking for a specific type of employee and has run across some bull. And basically, you've been running across some bullshit in these interviews, and it's like y'all haven't met yet. And what is on the other side of her is this Magician. There is something in the works where your benevolent ancestors, Aquarius, is making moves so that you meet with this person, whoever it is, whoever this Queen of Swords is. So you have to keep applying, even though, it feels futile in the moment. you have to keep putting your resume out. For some of you, I'm hearing some old school shit. I'm about to, because I've done this. um, it's like some of you might have to go old school with it. Okay, back before the interwebs was a thing, people used to go into the the buildings and look people in the face, right? Some of you might have to take that approach with certain businesses. Not everybody can do that because not all businesses you can just walk in the door, right? We understand that. But there are still some that they like that type of initiative where people aren't sending emails, they're not, just making phone calls. Somebody is coming in and they're saying, "Hey, I applied to this job. My name is da 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 da, and I wanted to check the status of that. Is there the Can I talk to the hiring manager? Are they available at this?" Like that. That's gonna be this person. It's gonna be like, "Oh snap, this person has chutzpah." That's like some old ass word, but it's gonna be like that. And some of you have the capability and capacity to do that. Others of you, it may be one of those things where you are an introvert and you work within what you're able to do. But either way, things are being moved for you. The things that you want to manifest with your spirit team, with your benevolent ancestors, that is exactly what's happening. Like I said, you've been doing the right things. You've been tapping in, Aquarius. You've been doing what you're supposed to do. However, they're saying, "Hold on, we got you with the star here. We got you. Yeah, we got you. Keep tapping in because there is an offer coming. You have a lot of competition. However, they are making a way that for you to be seen. And you have this job. It's right here on the other side of this five of wands with the competition is you working. That's you. That's you, Aquarius, working. So yeah, clarifying the five of wands for Aquarius. So yeah, June. June. Keep going. June is almost here. Clarifying the five of wands for Aquarius. Okay. Y'all just gonna throw it on the floor like that? Clarify, is this supposed to be reversed or okay? Clarifying the five of wands, Aquarius, is the four of cups. Yeah, your offer is definitely coming. It is, like I said, as you know, Aquarius, it's the market, the job market is inundated with people. However, because you have the relationship that you have with your benevolent ancestors, your offer is coming. So keep meditating, keep praying, keep doing what you're doing. Because in June, all this tree, this abundance is going to come raining down on you. You're going to be working. Clarifying the Queen of Swords. Clarifying the Queen of Swords for Aquarius. Clarifying the Queen of Swords, Aquarius, is the Nine of Cups. Wait, sorry, the Six of Cups. Y'all, auntie eyeballs. That's the Six of Cups. Like I said, your folks, the Six of Cups is an ancestral card for me. And this is that energy of your people working on your behalf for you to meet this boss that I was telling you about. They're doing the work on your behalf while you are applying to the jobs. They're doing their part in the 5D to make sure that that stuff is matching up. If y'all think that the spirits, the ancestors, the angels, and Yahweh, Yeshua, and all them, that they can't get into the interwebs and into technology to make shit happen, then I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. But your folks are making moves on your behalf. Absolutely. Absolutely. That's what you need to know. If you've been putting in this work for a while, June. Anything else for Aquarius? That's it. I hope that helps, Aquarius. I hope it helps you for your highest good. All right. We got two more. Well, one more after this one. Because we got Pisces on deck. All right, Pisces. Let me get the cards together. And all right. Pin that and get your time stamp. Hey, Pisces. Hey. All right. I ain't going to keep it. Let's find out what it is. Your benevolent ancestors want you to know about June. What is it Pisces needs to know about June? Pisces benevolent ancestors. What is it that Pisces needs to know about June? What is it Pisces needs to know about June? All right, we got the Queen of Pentacles, the Fool, and the Lovers. Queen of Pentacles, Fool, and the Lovers. Is this... All right. There's a situation, Pisces, I'm talking to for a minute, where your romantic life is one that is not in your control. Not sure if you knew that. But if you didn't know, Pisces, now you do. Your romantic life, who you are supposed to be with, your person, your divine match. Yeah, you being guided to them is not in your control. It's all being orchestrated by your benevolent ancestors, angels, orishas, other deities. And the thing is that in June, that's when real shit with the Fool here is going to start moving for you, Pisces. For real, it's going to start moving for you. And around this time next year, Pisces, you are either going to be engaged or on your way to being engaged or committed in a committed relationship, whatever it is that you want. Not everybody wants to be married, but you are going to be in that relationship with your divine match. However, you have to recognize with the Fool here, that you are not in control of it, and just be in flow with the process. Don't go into it with any expectations. Don't go into it with any, you know, pre set um, notions of how it should be, because that's just going to throw things off. I know that's easier said than done, but it's like that. They don't want you to be hyper focused on it. So if this is something that you have been looking for, Pisces, something that you have been wanting, um, they just want you to be in flow. Be in flow. It's going to be revealed to you. You are going to be in a relationship that is fulfilling. You're going to be in a relationship that is balanced, that's equitable, that is one where you and they can be vulnerable with each other. It's going to be a healing love. However, they want you to keep doing what you're doing, keep moving throughout life like you got shit to do, because you got shit to do, Pisces. They want you to be, um, with the Eight of Cups, emotionally detached from your expectations of how things are supposed to go. They're really like honing in on that. If you are expecting a certain type to be your divine match, they're like, nah, it ain't gonna be like that. We are orchestrating this, not you. If you are expecting your person to already know some things about you, they supposed to know how you act, know all these things because you're a divine, that's your divine match. Some of that may be true, but release the expectations that is going to happen. Don't focus in on it. Don't be hyper focused on those things, because I'm trying to tell you, Pisces, June is bringing that breakthrough. June is bringing that meeting, that divine match. You got the Two of Cups and the Lovers out here. This is happening. This is happening. The divine is all around this. They are making moves, like it's coming in strong and coming in hot. Yeah. This is going to be somebody who wants to take their time with you and actually know you. Actually get to know you, so you all will like each other. It won't just be a passionate relationship. Yes, there'll be passion, but it won't be based on that, because passion is fleeting. This is a person that you are going to have some things in common with, but also some things that you won't agree on, and that's going to be okay. It's not going to be the end all be all, because you are going to like each other first. Y'all are going to become friends first, and it's going to build from there. Yeah. I'm trying to tell you. Listen, y'all are going to like each other first. Y'all are going to get to know each other, and it's going to build from there. That passion is going to be there, Pisces. It's definitely going to be there. Definitely going to be there. But didn't I tell you? Divine match. But you have to realize that this movement, everything that's being orchestrated, is out of your control. So do not hyper focus on any of it, Pisces. Do not hyper focus on any of it. Because as soon as you do, it's just going to throw things off. So this is a blessing, but as I've been told by my spirit team, it's a test. It's like it's always a test. Always. But I'm excited for you. June is going to be fun. It's going to be fun for you. What are we clarifying for Pisces here? Clarifying the lovers. Clarifying the lovers. Oh yeah, it's gonna be passionate though. But definitely take y'all's time. Oh, by the way, you do recognize, Pisces, that this is the Queen and the King of Pentacles. Pentacles. Both financially viable and financially stable. Y'all are going to be able to build together, you know, at any point in y'all life. If y'all wanted to, like, start a business together, you could. It's up to you, but y'all are going to be of the same mindset when it comes to money. It's not that you're going to be frivolous and they're going to be stingy. No, same mindset. Same mindset with the King and the Queen of Pentacles. This is about building legacy. Y'all are both coming in with very fertile ground and much. But make sure, I'm channeling this, make sure you have conversations surrounding finances, because you don't want no surprises either. At the same time, y'all don't want any surprises either. Have the conversation. A lot of people don't have those conversations about finances. You know, what are if there's any debt? Student loan debt is a real. That shit is real, and things like that. They're saying make sure you had those conversations. All right, clarifying the lovers. Clarifying the lovers. Clarifying the lovers is a whole nother major arcana. We got Judgment. Your love life is being divinely guided. We got a whole lot of angels out here. You see them angel wings and that big ass angel with the big hair? Yeah. It's being divinely guided. This is nothing. The only thing you have control over is of course your choices and how you want to move. But this is happening. You don't have a choice in how this person comes towards you. You don't have a choice in how they are going to present, where they're going to present. None of that. Your benevolent ancestors and your spirit team is just like, yeah, we got this. We got you. We know what you want. We know what you like. Yeah. But you just have to be mindful of the fact that one, you don't have any control, and two, again, they keep harping on expectations. Release your expectations. Clarifying the Eight of Cups. Clarifying the Eight of Cups. Clarifying the Eight of Cups is the High Priestess. Again, there's so much divine energy surrounding this union, surrounding you, Pisces. It's beautiful. So you need to stay tapped into this energy, tapped in, so you can stay in that space of releasing expectations. Because we have a tendency to get caught up in our mind. I know I do, but when I connect with my team, they kind of like, all right, girl, what my team talked to me in a certain way. They're like, all right, now, you had your time thinking you controlling something. Now let's talk about what's really going on. It's like that. So stay tapped in. The High Priestess is also showing me that, one, you're going to know this person is your person as soon as y'all start talking. And be really, okay, just say it like that. Don't tell everybody. This is something that is between you, your benevolent ancestors, your spirit team, and your divine match. because Pisces, because the divine is that means that there is a lot of opposition that would try to throw you off and steer you away from this path. It may come through the face of somebody that you know, but it may come through somebody else that you don't even know that is working for the opposition, working for the enemy, you know? So make sure that you moving in silence when it comes to that. Everybody doesn't need to know. You don't have to announce. I don't know if you're on the interwebs like that. You don't have to announce that you're going on a date. You don't have to announce any of that. None of that. It's between you and your team, you and this person. Your friends, even the closest ones, they don't need to know too soon. What you doing? You sleep. What you doing now? I'm going to sleep. You gonna be on a date. They don't need to know. They don't need to know. When you want to talk about something that you are concerned about, talk about something that kind of like, talk to your benevolent ancestors, talk to your angels. That's what this high priestess is saying. Stay tapped in. Your spirit team is your best friend because they are making it happen. Yahweh is making it happen. Whoever it is that you lean to spiritually, the universe making it happen. When you go into meditation mode, into prayer mode, that's when you have these conversations. And they will help you. They will enlighten you in how to move forward. But yeah, they are definitely saying like, nah, this isn't something that you want to be announcing as soon as it happens. You don't even want to announce it within the first 6 months because that's how strong people are not going to like this for you. And that's really unfortunate. That's really unfortunate. We got the Two of Cups out here at the bottom of the deck. And again, two different decks. This is your divine match. And it's coming in. It's coming in hard. The lovers, it's coming in hard. I'm trying to tell you. Congratulations. When it happens, 6 months from now, 7 months from now, 10 months from now, I don't even care. However long it, when your benevolent ancestors, your spirit team releases you to say something, come back and let us know. Come back and let us know what happened. Let us know what's going on. Yeah, I put the other card in there. I think I did not. Okay. I'm excited for you. Yeah. Ooh. Your benevolent ancestors, Pisces, are saying consider it like a pregnancy. You know, doctors tell parents to be not to say anything to people for a certain period of time. You're birthing a new thing. Your spirit team is birthing a new thing on your behalf. And when you're in the new stages of something, you don't want anything to thwart it. You don't want anybody to thwart it. You don't want anybody throwing negative energy, the evil eye, or even words of doubt into your mind about this relationship. And they can't do that if they don't know about it. All right. They said that's it. Thank you for trusting me with your energy, Pisces. I hope that helped. And I hope it helped you for your highest good. All right. Last but not least, we have Aries. All right. Aries. Now serving Aries. Let me get your timestamp going. And here we go. All right. Hey, Aries. Hey. All right, let's get to it, Aries. Gonna find out what it is your benevolent ancestors want you to know. Okay. About June. Aries' benevolent ancestors. What is it you want them to know about June? Oop. What is it you want Aries to know about June? What is it you want Aries to know about June? We have the Empress, Four of Pentacles, and Temperance. All right. Ooh. Okay, Aries. Okay. We know this is about some monies because at the bottom of the deck, we got 10 of Pentacles. All right, Aries. Aries, you are, regardless of your gender identity, regardless of your biological sex, you are presenting as the Empress. You know, you have, let's talk about the work that you have done to get to this space, right? And there is, of course, a legacy, certain stability that you want to have and to maintain. And with that, in order to get into this Ten of Pentacles energy, there, Aries, is like a situation, a person, situation and or person that is bringing this energy of sorrow, regret, you know, something that I feel like you are holding on to with the Four of Pentacles here, and it needs to be released. It is a situation or person that presents, because you're presenting as the Empress. This person is presenting as the Queen of Wands. Now, again, the same thing applies when it comes to like gender identity and biological sex. This may or may not be a feminine energy, but whatever it is that has a stronghold on your emotions surrounding this person, even though you are in the Empress energy, it is a sort of a financial blockage. Not saying that you aren't somebody who can't receive and have all the abundance that an Empress uh, can attain, but there's levels to this shit. And how fast or how quickly you attain certain things is dependent on when you let go or release this situation or this person. When you start to heal with Temperance, it's giving like a strong resentment towards this person. It isn't sorrow or regret. Like maybe they feel the sorrow or regret. You feel more of a resentment. And not to say that it isn't valid, that you shouldn't, you know, feel it. But sometimes we hold on to things longer than we need to be holding on to it. And that's what I'm getting here. Um, oh, this is a situation I see here. I see. Okay. So even though you're in this Empress energy, something that has happened or, yeah, happened in the past with this Queen of Wands energy, there was some unfaithfulness. clearly between that came between you and a partner or spouse, because we have the Queen of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands, which is a phallic uh, symbol, and the King of Pentacles here, and the Queen of Wands is where the resentment is facing. And it's throwing you off balance. So this is a situation, Aries, where, you know what, release that shit however you need to. I'm not going to say forgive, because not everybody believes in forgiveness of others. And if this is not a situation where you feel that you are able to forgive, but you can release, do that. Because what your ancestors are saying is that there needs to be some balance in your life. Bring back the balance, because this is throwing you off, this resentment that you're holding on to. And once you release this resentment, that's when everything is going to transform for you. That's when this 10 of Pentacles is going to be yours. Yeah, you have to free yourself. Free yourself and trust the process. Trust that letting go of that resentment against whoever that Queen of Wands is and the King of Pentacles is even better for you. It'll make your pockets bigger. It'll make your abundance more vast. You know, like I said, there are levels to this. And it also, if you're opens you up for the possibility of a new marriage, a new partnership, a new situation for you. Clarify the Empress for Aries. Clarify the Empress for Aries. Yeah. Clarify the Empress for Aries. Clarify the Empress for Aries. Okay. Aries, clarifying the Empress is the Nine of Pentacles. See, there's, like I said, levels. Nine of Pentacles. Blind to the bullshit. Blind to the bullshit. That the Nine of Pentacles always reminds me of that because of the hawk with the blinders on. The hawk is somebody, you know, or something rather, that when you take those blinders off, they on the hunt. They get what they want. They don't even have to do much to just swoop in and get the damn fish from the river on purpose. Like, how the hell did you see it? That is the kind of energy that you have with the Empress and the Nine of Pentacles. That combination, nobody can touch the things that you manifest, that you call in. You just have to think it and it's already yours. However, what's blocking it, Aries, is the resentment that you're holding on to from these motherfuckers. Like, fuck them motherfuckers. Aries, you got shit to do. You got shit to manifest. Look at you, Aries. Don't let these motherfuckers like block your abundance. Even though you already are abundant, you can be even more abundant. Even more. You own a house, Aries, you can own 10 like acres of land if you want to. But you got to be blind to that bullshit. It's not to say that you don't have a right to be angry. Hell yeah, be angry. But don't hold on to that anger to the point where it becomes resentment and it festers inside of you. because then that throws you off balance. And then they looking like, oh, Aries is crazy. Nah, Aries ain't crazy. Fuck them, Aries. You got shit to do. You got shit to manifest. You got to be great. Even greater. You're already great. We're taking you to another level of greatness. That's what your benevolent ancestors want you to be. You at, let's say, a level 5 of greatness. They trying to take you to level 15. Because there absolutely isn't any ceilings on how great you can be, Aries. Yeah. This will bring harmony into your home. Increase, even more increase into your home if when you let go of that resentment. Energies out there, feminine Aries, it's going to even enhance your divine feminine all the more when you release it, which will also, if like I said, if you were open to being in another relationship or partnership or marriage, it will open that up for you. For my masculine energies, it would enhance your masculinity, not the toxic kind, even more, and even give you that balance between your masculine and feminine energies. You just have to release that to receive all the the abundance, the levels of abundance your benevolent ancestors have for you. Clarify the 10 of Pentacles. Because like I said, Aries, clarifying the 10 of Pentacles. The 10 of Pentacles is on deck for you. Again, the Lovers is on deck for you. Those things are there. Clarify the 10 of Pentacles. Man, okay. I want to put all these out here. Clarifying the 10 of Pentacles is Judgment, the Knight of Swords, and the Ace of Pentacles, Aries. It's your call. You want this 10 of Pentacles, Aries? It's your call. You got to make the move with the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords is a knight of action. And your benevolent ancestors are just like, the ball is in your court now. Because again, you can't get past, look at that big ass pentacle. You already got the 10 of Pentacles on there, and then you have your benevolent ancestors willing and ready and able to just toss this big ass pentacle at you too, Aries. So you can have all of that and more, but it is on you. You got to make that move. You have to make a conscious effort to release that resentment. And they're not saying that it has to be done by June, because shit like that takes time, but that conscious decision to do it in June. Yeah. Is that it for Aries? That's it. All right. That is it, y'all. Thank you for stopping through, saying hey. Thank you for bringing your energy. I am going to be going live on Thursday with another All Signs. That one is going to be about the financial focus for June. Ancestral messages about your financial focus for June. So definitely tune in, come through. Since on Thursday, I believe we're going to be in Gemini season. We are going to be starting with Gemini. So we're saying goodbye to Taurus season. Hello, Gemini season. So during Gemini season, when we're going live with these all sides reading, we're starting with Gemini. All right, y'all. One last time, I am going to post these timestamps into the description box. So you can review it at your leisure. And until next time, y'all, bye.